As promised, AMEDEO is here. Shells,
hello,
Cameo tools,
cameos, jewelry, Italy,
AMEDEO, it's all good.
Siobhan.
Thank you so much for tuning in right now. If you're a regular and you've been waiting for AMEDEO to be back, perfect time. If you're just channel surfing by, we're gonna just blow you away with gorgeousness. This is brand new. So what we're gonna show you right now is a reversible pendant with cord. We're showing you one side, which is that faceted look of a deep, rich, incredible amethyst. On the other side, it is a cameo. What
and
is
then
that?
Surprise,
yeah?
Cameo appearance.
On the other side, there it is. So we have it for you in the purple or the blue. There's the rest of the story.
How
right there.
cute is that?
That is darling.
It's darling. It's cute. I mean, I see this as your first cameo, maybe, or your, try me. You never had a cameo in your life. Nobody gave one to you, and finally you get. But I see this even for a girl graduation time now.
Sure, it's right happening now.
It's so cute. It's so contemporary as well, right? And I love always to come and bring you newest design, beautiful design, but also something that it makes cameos like really pop, something bringing cameos into the new millennia. Remember, my family has been carving cameos for 6 generations, so about 200 years. And I've been breathing cameos. I've been living in this world of magical, artisans since I was little. And I started to carve cameos when I was just 15 years old myself. So for me now, what makes me happy is always to create new designs, new ideas, creating new varieties of cameos, so that it's not like your grandma's cameos, which is beautiful. Even I own my grandma's cameos. It's like, my lucky charm, right? My treasure.
Pieces, yes.
But then start your own heirloom right now, today with us. I want you to start collecting with us, with me, and so that you're going to be one day the grandma who's passing down the generation, and everybody will remember you for that.
We have to warn you, though, if you have granddaughters now, they're going to want whatever you're wearing immediately,
Absolutely.
right? So for $99.95, and better yet, a flex payment of about $1 a day. Think about it. This flex payment expires tonight at midnight, and AMEDEO is only here every so often. I mean, we would love to have AMEDEO day in, day night, 365 days a year. But it's just that occasion that he's here, although you can always find his beauties on hsn.com. But frequently, we don't have that many because they sell out. So here's your chance to get that new look in a cameo. I love that it reverses, and it's either in the purple or the blue. And what is a cameo? Let's just address that for a second.
That's a very, very good question. Because sometimes
we just like them, they're beautiful, but what's the story?
You're right, because even a friend of mine sometimes like, oh, okay, so you make cameos. Everybody knows that they come to Italy and they visit my stores. But then it's like, what exactly is a cameo? Well, I'll tell you, surprisingly, probably you would not expect this, but cameo is not the object that you see. The cameo, basically, we refer to it something as a technique of carving a multi-layer material. So conch shells, like the ones that I have in front of me, that we use, we have the sardonyx shell, Cassis madagascariensis, coming from actually Africa, from the Caribbean, and then Cassis rufa, the cornelian shell, coming from Africa, all the way from Africa, like these beautiful shells in our workshop in Torre del Greco. They have multi-layers, so we carve through the layers. So to answer probably the question that you have in your mind, the back of your mind, when you see the lady face, that's not a piece attached to that, orangey background. It's not ivory on top of coral, as I hear a lot of times.
No, that's a great clarification.
It's not 2 pieces attached. It's not glued. There's no coral. There's no ivory. It's a conch shell, and it's a beautiful conch shell.
For example,
and then
let's show you that.
You see the inside of the shell, and that's where we carved on.
It's a natural wonder.
It's a natural wonder. And listen to this. We don't do anything other than picking up the shell from the ocean and then carving on the shell with our very rudimental tools. I say rudimental because they're like pieces of
we're not talking lasers here.
Right, no lasers. No. And then there's no dye on top of them. There's no other than the labor of love of a master carver in Torre del Greco, my hometown, and the beauty of nature coming from a shell right from the ocean. So why are you spending $99.95 to today on this. You're not spending in just a beautiful pendant. Yes, it is a beautiful pendant, and it will make you feel beautiful and look sexy and look romantic and look happy, just like every other piece of jewelry. But here, you're buying the artistry. You buy into the artistry of Torre del Greco, and that's very important. That's what distinguishes a cameo from another piece of jewelry. It's a masterpiece to wear. It's wearable art.
A wonderful tradition.
A wonderful tradition.
I mean, this is history in the making.
It's history in the making, but not only that, you're buying from somebody whose family's been doing it for 200 years. You're buying it from the source, from the original man. You know, I'm kind of humble, so it's very difficult for me to say, you know, you're buying from the right guy. No, but
you are.
It's very important that you buy directly from the source.
Absolutely.
That you want to have that guarantee. It's like, you know, you have this piece and it's made, you know everything about it. You know the romance behind it. You know the history behind it. You know the story, the family behind it. So there is a tag.
There's a legacy. Yeah, there's a legacy. There's beyond legend. It's real,
and
right?
that's more than any guarantee, a piece of paper that will guarantee you the quality of a product.